evening, everyone. This is Jane Shah from Vedayu.com, and today our guest is Parth Choksi. He is an Ayurvedic doctor, and Vedayu is all about bringing world the best of CAM practices, complementary and alternate therapy practices to the world. So Parth is an Ayurved doctor, and before we start this question answer, Parth, I would like to ask you and know from you what is your personal experience about Ayurveda, and would you like to share with us? I heard good stories of how Ayurveda has helped you personally. So, Parth, will you share your story about
Sure.
Ayurveda and your life?
Myself, Dr. Parth Choksi. Sure, ma'am. I would love to share my story. And
Yes.
this journey had started in 2008 when my
Mm-hmm.
mom got introduced to Ayurvedic Sattvic cooking. And
Hmm.
my
Yep.
mom is into Sattvic cooking. She trains everyone in the sector of Ayurveda, how to prepare all the foodstuffs by replacing all the adulterants by the herbs, but maintaining the same restaurant taste.
Hmm.
So this was what I got enlightened from her, and it a thing sparked me more in my mind was to the eagerness to learn more about our science, and it was
Hmm.
a turning point for me. And since I used to be very much weak in my studies, so I
Hmm.
started applying all the things which have been said in Ayurveda, the meditation part, what all things like diet, ahar, the dinacharya. So I started practicing those things on myself when I was in
Hmm.
standard 8, and gradually I was very weak, and people used to tell me that ये बच्चा तो अभी बाहर निकल के वो ठीक है घर चला लेगा, वो वॉचमैन का नौकरी करके घर चला लेगा या फिर वो झाड़ू करके घर चला लेगा. तो
Okay.
was a scenario that it is in history. I have never been with any teacher, with any tuition. I have never been such consistent at any classes. So wherever I used to go, I was kicked off, and just within few months or within few days. So I was so weak, and I never used to do my homework on time, or I used to score so less marks. So
Hmm.
these were the things which were hampering my parents, but not me in that
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
But uh, gradually when I used to see the hurt which
Hmm.
was experienced by my mom, that
Hmm.
I started feeling in standard 10th. And the time I made it my mind that
Hmm.
I want to come out of this situation.
Hmm.
And at the same time, I was, since childhood, I was very much like close to its nature. I always wanted to work for nature, promote it, and to make people aware about the nature, and to
Hmm.
protect all the species and biodiversity.
Hmm.
So I wanted to work in my career, which is much more having a good hand to hand with nature, and
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
preserves the nature too. So
So
this was
from
the one science.
yeah, so from not getting good marks to being a Ayurvedic doctor, how much
Yes.
credit you will give to Ayurveda per se?
To the science, I'll give the whole credit to our science, to all the great saints, and only because of our devotion. Because if
Hmm.
you get devoted to a science and start following it thoroughly, you're bound to get results. So
Beautiful.
definitely that is the one criteria
I'm
which has
sure
been helped me a lot.
this will be very inspiring to all the listeners, and it also emphasizes how much important our ancient science is, and how much one can change their life from level 1 to level 5, and what not
That
possible.
is true.
Thanks for sharing your personal story with us.
Sure, ma'am, sure.
Uh, Dr. Parth, today's topic is about three pillars of Ayurveda.
Three
So my
pillars.
first
Yes.
question to you is, what are these three pillars? Enlighten the listeners about the three pillars of Ayurveda.
Sure, ma'am. Yes. Ayurveda always says it has a motive.
Hmm.
Every science has a motive that why these things are being taught. So
Hmm.
Ayurveda has two motives. One is swasthasya swasthya rakshanam, means providing
Mm-hmm.
health and making it consistent, keeping everyone healthy by
Hmm.
following dinacharya and all. So this is one
Hmm.
motive, that maintaining the health status of all the healthy person. And second
Hmm.
is aturasya vikara prashanam, means
Hmm.
treating the disease of
Hmm.
the diseased person, treating the disorder.
Hmm.
Main. So
Hmm.
mainly Ayurveda works on these two principles. So
Hmm.
and to achieve the first part,
Hmm.
we need support of Traya Upastamba. The three main pillars of Ayurveda, in technical terms, we call as Traya Upastamba. If we
Traya
want
Upastham.
any
Okay.
Traya Upastamba means stamba means pillar.
Three pillars.
For
Three
any,
pillars.
yes,
Okay.
for any great construction to be consistent, for any building, we need a solid pillars, very strong
Hmm.
pillars for a
Hmm.
building to stay that strong.
Hmm.
So these are the three pillars for in which every human being is supposed to follow to maintain its health.
Hmm.
These three pillars are ahara. Ahara means food.
Mm-hmm. Food.
Second is
Yes.
nidra,
Mm-hmm.
and
Sleep.
third is yes.
Nindra is sleep, right?
Second is sleep. Nidra
Huh.
is sleep, and third is
Hmm.
brahmacharya. Brahmacharya or life. These are the three main pillars. These are the three main components which everyone is supposed to follow. So
Mm-hmm.
coming back
So
to
why this third pillar called as brahmacharya and not
uh,
lifestyle?
not like, yes, ma'am. Because see, brahmacharya, what initially just sparks in our mind just by
Hmm.
hearing the word brahmacharya is the
Hmm.
attraction of the opposite gender, like to stop the attraction of the opposite gender is what in today's world people seems to be the brahmacharya as, like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you are coming to my house. Oh,
Hmm.
come. So they always try to oppose to see only the opposite gender to opposite gender attraction. But it is what we
Hmm.
call in Ayurveda is Indriya Sayam, means
Hmm.
using all the Indriyas, all the senses in
Hmm.
a proportionate way, not to
Hmm.
overindulge in any other fantasies.
Hmm.
Like if
Hmm.
whenever an indriya is necessary, we are supposed to
Hmm.
use it, not to get overindulgent. Like say, just not only the brahmacharya part. Brahmacharya also
Hmm.
includes the food, the taste sense. People are so foodie, they overeat due to
Hmm.
their taste
Hmm.
fantasy, and
So it
then
is
that
about all
manifests into
senses.
many diseases.
Is it about all
Yes, to
senses?
have control over our senses. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So to have control over our all the senses. Like if we
Hmm.
feel like more to be more lethargic, we
Hmm.
feel like relaxing for more longer time.
Hmm.
That is also a
Hmm.
part of fantasy, which will increase kapha
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
which will manifest in kaphaj disorder. So having
Okay.
an Indriya Sanyam is very much important. And coming back to
Hmm.
lifestyle part, what we
Hmm.
consider more is to follow the Dinacharya on a regular basis.
Hmm.
So yes, this is what these three
Okay.
pillars are. And
So first one is
the
food, second
first
is
pillar is
sleep, and third is control over the senses. Now this reminds me of one
control over
thing.
sense.
When we say control over senses, it has to do with the mind. So what are the
Yes.
levels of consciousness that one need to know in their life?
level of consciousness are, man, there are over four level of consciousness. One is having like the main component. The second one is nidra. The second pillar is nidra, and this is very much
Right.
related to the four conscious levels. One is Jagrut Avastha. We call it as Jagrut Avastha, which in Greek terminology it is said as beta state of mind. Beta state means
Beta
we
state
are
of mind.
aware of
Okay.
all the things. Yes.
Hmm.
Then Chandra Avastha. Chandra means the alpha state of mind.
Hmm.
The third state is Swapna Avastha. When we get off to bed, we sleep. Due to more vata or due to more thoughts in our mind, we have many dreams, many kind of dreams. During between 2 to 6, during the vata kala, in
Vata Kala. Okay.
vata kala, yes, that is the dominant period for vata dosh in our body. And during night as well as in the morning time also, during the afternoon hours also. So second is Nidra, and it is very much linked with these four senses. Third is Swapnavastha, which is the theta state of mind. And fourth state is deep sleep, the deep relaxation, the delta state of mind. So delta is the utmost relaxation stage. The main thing, the meditative state is the second stage, which is said as alpha state of consciousness. Means the person who is not totally aware, who is not totally awakened, but he is not in the dreaming part of consciousness. Many a times, those who are into spiritual organizations, while meditating, while having deep meditation, many of us may have experienced the deep meditative state where we don't have any thoughts in our mind. While sitting, we are not aware that what thing was going inside, what mechanism was going inside, and none of the dreams, the total subtleness, the total equilibriumness, that state is said to be as alpha state of consciousness, and that is what Ayurveda more in Ayurveda we have a deep concept of dinacharya, to how to follow the daily regimen, how the schedule has to be like. So first, Dincharya has, it's starting with Brahme Murte Uttishet Swasto Rakshanam Ayusha. Means one is supposed to wake up by 96 minutes before sunrise.
Why
That is the time of
96
Brahma
and
Muhurat.
not, why the number is 96?
Yes, I will explain you. In ancient science, we name there is a concept named as Kal, and a 48 minutes is equal to one muhurt.
Okay, so two
So
murat before.
there are two muhurts. Yes. So
Two
once
murat
we get up,
before sunrise.
two muhurts before sunrise. Yes.
Okay.
Going 96 minutes before sunrise, will initiate Brahma Muhurta. And that is the main meditative stage where we always emphasize student to study. For every youngsters, for gruhasti, for we call as grusthashram, for every young person to make the decision making skills uh, are supposed to be done during this time in the Brahma Muhurta for first 48 minutes. What you need to do is just go back by 96 minutes before sunrise. Then from those 96 minutes, the first muhurat of 48 minutes is Brahma Muhurat, and the second half of 48 minutes is Samudra Muhurat, where you are supposed to perform some physical activity, where your body's immunity will develop, and you won't need of any other medications. So in there are three in general terms we call as rogi. We categorize people in three categories. So one is rogi, one is bhogi, and one is yogi. So rogi is the one who gets up after sunrise.
Okay.
The bhogi is the one who gets up before 48 minutes of sunrise during Samudra Muhurat, where
Second
you are
some.
supposed to perform some physical activities.
Hmm.
But and one is the Brahma Muhurat, where yogi arises and he starts doing all the studies and all the meditative practices,
Hmm.
which will help him to gain the meditation to its fullest. So which he will beneficial to its fullest.
Yes.
So this is
So,
the main
Dr. Parth,
significance of.
you, yeah, Dr. Parth, in our talk, you mentioned about the building immunity during the second stage.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
the world is wanting to know about immunity more. So, before we move to the further question, can you throw some light on to how one can build immunity, especially, fighting with the current COVID-19
Current
situation?
COVID-19 situation.
Yes.
That is true, ma'am. Yes. See, people are moreover very much used to the earlier schedules that they used to get up by 8 o'clock. Many members used to get up by 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
Yes, the business professional used to get up by 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock,
Hmm.
and they were not aware of the sun part. The main during
Hmm.
the sunrise, they are supposed to get up. Or many people are very much active in yoga practices on regular basis. So
Hmm.
they are already following few things, but this is
Hmm.
what the technical term, what I told you, in you need to follow in Brahma Muhurta.
Hmm.
And there are few meditative practices. What all practices
Hmm.
you need to do from your mental part, from your emotional part, is supposed to be
Hmm.
done during the first 48 hours of Brahma Muhurta. And
Okay.
physical
So
part,
first
uh,
time. Hmm.
yes, like having yogasan, few
Hmm.
pranayamas are supposed to be
Hmm.
done during the Samudra Muhurata, during the second 48 hours.
Okay. So first
And
48 hours for mind development, spiritual uh, element,
yes, that
and
is true.
another is for physical activities.
Physical, yes, to develop our physical appearance. So
Hmm. Hmm.
if one is supposed to practice Surya Namaskar is such that it merges the Prana Kriya as well as the Sukshma Kriya together. If you have,
Uh,
if you
will you
perform
brief
Surya
us
Namaskar,
more about prana kriya and sukshma kriya so we,
sure,
everyone can understand about this? I'm sure a lot of
sure,
people
ma'am, yes.
will have this question. Yeah.
I hope so. Yes, the two kriyas, prana kriya means the one which we focus on the uh, physical part as well as the breathing part together.
Hmm.
And so very soon after, whenever we perform yogasan, whenever we
Hmm.
perform very much exertion oriented asanas, there is a break where we call it as a shavasana, or we
Hmm.
take a pause for some time for
Hmm.
relaxation to
Hmm.
regain our immunity. We just focus on our breath. So
Hmm.
that part is the Sukshma Kriya. And breathing in few few different rhythms is
Hmm.
what moreover is inclined towards the Sukshma Kriya part. Like that is
Hmm.
more working towards internal aspects rather than on the physical appearance. So it
Okay,
is
that's
very
all.
much significant
Hmm.
to practice Prana Kriya and Sukshma Kriya, means asanas, and there are few pranayams which everyone is
Hmm.
supposed
Hmm.
to perform on a daily basis, and it is very much possible in today's world to
Hmm.
start applying these things. Yes.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
if someone is having a habit of having some kashayams or some decoctions, herbal decoctions, to
Yes.
improvise
Hmm.
immunity
Hmm.
during this COVID, then they are supposed to have these decoctions in Samudra Muhurata, but not
Second
on
prahar.
the second
Okay.
prahar. Yes,
So all physical
not on the first,
activities, even including eating, should be in the second
including not eating, but just if anyone is having the kashaya part, only
procedure.
the
Okay.
decoction part. Yes.
Detoxification.
What Ayurveda says is having
Hmm.
water every morning, early morning, just after getting up to bed. It is
Hmm.
not always suggestible. We
Right.
consider Agni means the digestive power, and
Hmm.
we say that it is said that even water needs to be digested. So if
Hmm.
our digestion is not that
Okay.
strong, then that water won't get digested. It will
Hmm.
convert into ama or it will convert into kapha, and that will manifest in more kaphaj avastha, more kaphaj disorders.
Hmm.
So it is
So,
very much
hmm,
significant. Yes. Yes.
yeah, you please complete. Hmm.
Sure. So it is
So,
very
okay,
much.
this also reminds me that, a lot of people live in city life, and they have their routine, which is very difficult to maintain in terms of getting up time, sleeping hours, work pressure is very high. So,
Yes.
how does one, if someone do not have a good sleep system, how can they practice these things?
Okay. If they are not having a good sleeping systems, there is one needs to have an external support. If if they are
Mm-hmm.
not able to follow all the parts of Dinacharya, all the points of Dinacharya, not even the in today's in today's city life, it is not possible for everyone. So there is need of some external help. So
Mm-hmm.
we always emphasize on practicing yoga nidra, which gives you
Mm-hmm.
relaxation for around for just a 20 minutes, 25 minutes of yoga nidra will give you relaxation for 3 hours. There are few
Okay.
instrumental tunes which will merge, which will take, uh, which will take the consciousness from alpha state of rhythm to direct to the delta state of rhythm. Where
So
when
does
we
it mean
dream,
one will need less number of hours for sleep?
yes, that will definitely help us because see, motive of sleep is to relax the body and
All right. Not
few
the mind.
rhythms. No, not mine is also getting relaxed.
Hmm.
So few tunes, few instrumental tunes, when they are played in such frequencies, they induce such
Hmm.
vibrations, and those vibrations directly affect our mental state, to our emotional state, and
You.
it will it will just have a transform it will just transform our consciousness from alpha state to directly delta state, where
Hmm.
where we experience a deep relaxation, and we will just and it will be very much beneficial for for uh, um, for one to get up early also. Many members, many people have a
Hmm.
complaint that they are unable to get up early in the morning by before
Hmm.
96 minutes. So the
Hmm.
reason is they are not having the proper sleep,
Deep sleep.
and
Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
deep sleep. If one
Hmm.
is not having some tunes, then what our
Hmm.
science says is if you sleep by 10 o'clock, the
Hmm.
sleep from 10 to 12 will give you the relaxation for 6 hours. 1 hour relaxation, like 1 hour of sleep will give you relaxation of 3 hours at night.
Which
So
hours? Okay.
during night time,
Hmm.
if we get off to bed by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, so it
Hmm.
is very much suggestive to sleep by 10 o'clock. By 10
Okay.
to 12, if you have a sleep, then there will be you'll attain the relaxation of around 6 hours. And
In
after 12,
2 hours, you get result of 6 hours.
in yes, in these 2 hours,
Yeah.
not the
Hmm.
one which we sleep at
Not
by
any other 2 hours.
12:30 or
Only these
by
2 hours.
not any other 2 hours. We
All right.
consider the kala ayurved, because
Carl.
kala has a prabhav, like the
Okay.
what we call as the the season. As the
Hmm.
season changes, there are changes in our body also.
Right.
So
Hmm.
same way, why we feel more relaxed, why we feel more energetic during the daytime, because
Hmm.
nature itself, sun has its impact on our body, moon has its impact on our body. So there
Okay.
are particular
Interesting.
muhurtas where you are
Hmm.
supposed to perform some activities, and if you
Hmm.
are performing, you will definitely attain the health.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So yes.
Wonderful. This is brilliant. Let me just see if there are any questions.
Yes,
Otherwise, I have a question for you. So, one of
sure
the
ma'am. Yes,
questions is how can Ayurveda help in times of corona? We covered that. How do we improve
yeah,
immunity?
I
Yes,
wish
you
to
want to add
elaborate
something?
more
Yes,
also.
please do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
uh, During this time of corona, ma'am, if you feel a suspected uh, if you feel suspected symptoms
Hmm.
in any person,
Hmm.
then what you are supposed to do is, there are common, we are generally we are hearing more the awareness programs from different applications
Hmm.
through news channels also, but you need to know that all the bacteria are because of the growth of what we call as water element. If there
Water.
is more
Okay.
moisture,
Hmm.
so and the bacterial growth gets suppressed by more when the temperature is raised more. That's why in ancient times we used to boil the water to
Yes.
kill the harmful bacteria. We used to
Okay.
get water from wells, and we
Hmm.
used to boil the water and we used to have it.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
what is suggestive in first stage, we have
Hmm.
categorized the treatment protocol in Ayurveda in three. We have bifurcated the treatment protocols in three ways. So
Mm-hmm.
one is, if you find a suspected case, then you are supposed to
Hmm.
perform some few medications and few
Hmm.
lifestyle changes. Second one is, a person is tested as positive and having no symptoms or very mild symptoms,
Hmm.
where we give few medications. And third
Hmm.
case is which is very chronic and which requires deep medications, where everyone is practicing now also, and it is a struggling way.
Hmm.
So if for first stage, if a person is suspected, then we are
Hmm.
supposed to raise our temperature for 48 hours, first 48 hours. We need
Raise
to drink,
temperature of what?
by raise our body temperature by having
Body
hot
temperature. Okay.
decoctions. Yes,
Okay.
by having hot decoctions, like the bitter taste.
How,
Why
how,
bitter
how do I
taste?
know that?
You need to have the decoction by sip, in a sip way.
All
You
right.
need to have the decoction sip wise, and and the diet has to be very much light and very like, we have khichdi. Khichdi
Hmm.
is the very staple and light diet. So
Yeah.
one is supposed to have khichdi in light way, and there are few herbs which is available in every kitchen, like haridra,
Hmm.
we call as haldi,
Right.
some some dried ginger powder,
Hmm.
some if you don't have dried ginger, even the coarse ginger is
Hmm.
also very much suggestive.
Hmm.
To have some garlic, a garlic paste is also very much suggestive. The fresh garlic paste
Hmm.
is also very
Hmm.
suggestive.
Hmm.
These things you need to boil it and make a decoction, and you have it. If you have
Okay.
bitter neem, is always very much suggestive. If you have bitter
Hmm.
neem, if you have good whale, if you have
Hmm.
yashti madhu, are very
Hmm.
much suggestive, where I have prepared many decoction powders also, where I am serving everyone
Hmm.
to have, and they'll I have prepared a decoction of 18 new herbs,
Hmm.
where I am serving everyone,
Hmm.
that for boosting up their immunity, and which will be very much helpful for everyone.
Hmm.
So I have many new products also.
Hmm.
There is one more thing which is to be applied by everyone, is Dhoomavati. In general terms, we'll call it as fumes. An Ayurvedic
Fumes.
cigarette we call
Okay.
Dhoompan, not the
Hmm.
cigarette which we have
Yes.
in the
Yes.
normal market. They are
Hmm.
having toxicants like ammonium
Yep.
and
Hmm.
nicotinamide tobacco, and so we have herbal few dhoop sticks we call as cigarettes, which you
Yeah.
need to inhale the fumes from your
Hmm.
nostrils, and you need to exhale it from your mouth.
Okay.
And to inhale the fumes from your mouth, as well as to
Hmm.
inhale it from your mouth itself.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the main reason behind this fume is it has bacterial killing
Hmm.
properties. So
Okay.
this is what I am preparing many new medicines which are very much helpful for COVID-19 also.
Wonderful.
And ma'am, yes. So these are few things which everyone is supposed
Wonderful.
to
Wonderful.
follow on a regular basis. Second
Hmm.
thing, everyone is supposed to have massage to keep our
Okay.
body temperature raised.
Hmm.
Everyone is supposed to have a massage followed by hot water bath.
Fine.
Massage followed by a steam is must,
All right.
which will improvise your immunity, as well as it will weaken the bacteria. If
Hmm.
one is going to market on a regular basis, because
Hmm.
we need groceries on a regular basis, so
Yes.
one is supposed to have massage by gingerly oil or by coconut oil, and steam is must. In short,
Hmm.
any kind of heat applied to the body is always preferable
So
for prevention of
heat
this case.
kills bacteria, and there are certain
Yes,
ways through
it will
Ayurveda,
weaken.
and even
Yes,
it will weaken. So there
yes,
are certain medicines available in our kitchen, and we
yes,
can
yes,
take additional precautions by
yes,
taking hot steam, taking massage, and some of the innovative ways that you have suggested.
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
this is wonderful, and this is, I'm sure, pretty useful information. You took us a step further to know about Ayurveda. Let me ask if
Right.
there are any questions from the audience. Is there any question that we have? Okay, I'm sure many questions will arise to the audience once they will be able to understand this in a deeper sense. So if you have any
Okay.
questions, you can write to us at Vedayu Health, VEDAAYU health at gmail.com, and we can take Dr. Path support to answer those queries. Thank you so much, Dr. Path, for being with here, enlightening all the listeners about the best way to keep themselves safe from current situation, as well as guiding them into what is Ayurveda way of living. I'm sure it will be useful to them, and we look forward to hearing you again. So all the listeners, just to let you know that Dr. Path is with us on Vidayu.com, and he will be available to provide his services, Ayurveda services at Vidayu.com. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you for being
Thank
with
you so much,
us.
ma'am. It was my pleasure to join you all. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. So I will see you next week with another topic which is related to health. And till then, keep healthy, keep safe, and follow some rituals which is for your health and for your health and benefits. Thank you.